You've got 5 minutes when you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Thank you. On you go.
Okay. Hi, I'm Heidi, and I'm running for your vice president because I genuinely want to make a difference in the lives of not just my students here at HTC, but across all of UHI and UHISA. As a mature student, a mother, a wife, I live way in the back of beyond, and I haven't been in study for 15 years. I had every excuse not to enroll to be a student with UHI. But when I got that acceptance letter for HTC, a whole new world opened up, and I haven't looked back since. And now as a student of UHI and as a member of UHISA, I'm having the absolute time of my life here. My experience here has been life-changing and life-enriching, and that is why I want to be UHISA vice president, because I want to be a part of making sure that every student, whether you're doing an HNC, an HND, whether you're full-time or part-time, whether you're VLE, whether you're long distance, whether you're on campus, every single student is getting the most out of their student experience and taking advantage of all that UHISA has to offer. I'm also running because I strongly feel UHISA should be there to support and encourage every student, and that no student should feel they are alone on this journey. Sticking to a lot of the candidates have tried to say is that I believe we are one big, beautiful student body, and that we should have more unity amongst us. And we have campuses all over, but we are the University of the Highlands and Islands, and we are one student body with long arms and legs, and I think we forget that sometimes. And I tend to think that we just think we're of our own individual colleges and campuses, but I would love to see that change, and I would love to be your vice president to bring the campuses together, to build stronger unity amongst us and foster life-giving relationships. And how you do that, of course, is the development of groups and societies. As vice president, I know that clubs and societies are the top priority. They're number one. And I know firsthand the importance of being a part of something and being accepted and having a sense of belonging. I feel it's a basic need of all of us. Being a part of a club or society is confidence building, life enriching, empowering, character building. And so if elected, I will always be developing, supporting, promoting clubs and societies throughout UHI. My experience that I bring to the table has been questioned. My knowledge has been questioned. I cannot say I have been your UHISA vice president. No, I can't. I haven't been UHISA vice president for a term. But what I can bring to the table is 20 years experience working with people with all walks of life, working as an advocate for hope and change. I've been a fundraising convener in America and in Scotland. One event I did in one night, I raised £10,000 in just the one evening. I've been a grant writer and worked for one of the largest charities in New York City, running a soup kitchen and food pantry, where unless I sourced funding, unless I applied for the grants, unless I fought for the homeless and the hungry, the project would have closed down, and people in the New York City area would not have been fed unless I worked for change in that area. I've been a volunteer coordinator for inner city gang members, and I was sent all over the United States public speaking to raise awareness, to raise funds, and to raise support all across the United States for these charities. I've led clubs for all ages and social backgrounds. I have initiated, implemented after-school clubs for teens, scripture union groups, community lunch clubs, befriender group, drama groups, 2 social activities for women. I've managed swimming clubs in the past and doubled their memberships within a month of starting. All of these clubs are still thriving even though I am not a part, which shows that I have a good sense of how to start up something and continue a legacy. And all of these groups I was proud and honored to be a part of. 1 minute, is that? My experience that I can bring to this role should speak for itself, should speak volumes. It shouldn't continue to be questioned, but my passion and my enthusiasm and my heartfelt desire to make every student of UHI's time here as best it can be. My goals, quickly, to source and retrieve all types of funding available. I believe there is money out there to be found and had, and we should source them and get them going. Second is to promote existing clubs within UHI, find out what's thriving and surviving and encourage and promote those, and then to find out the clubs that are just existing but need a little support, need help, need encouragement, and come alongside, and then to identify the passions, excitement, the talent, within the UHI network in all the campuses and get some new clubs going that people want to genuinely come to. There should never be a reason why one student in any of the campuses could look at the clubs and say there's not something
Okay,
there for me.
thank you, Heidi.
Thank you.
Bang on 5 minutes there.